Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back. Today's episode, we have a 45-day dry-aged New York strip cooked to perfection in a cast iron skillet, along with an authentic side of Korean kimchi. I hope you all enjoy this video. Check it out. Here we have our New York strips, 45-day dry-aged steaks. Pulled them out of the freezer. Now they're completely thawed. So we're going to go ahead and trim these up. Let me tell you a little something what dry-aged beef is. Dry-aged beef is beef that has been hung or placed on a rack to dry for several weeks. The process changes beef by two means. Firstly, moisture is evaporated from the muscle. The resultant process of desiccation creates a greater concentration of beef flavor and taste. Secondly, the beef's natural enzymes break down the connective tissue in the muscle, which leads to more tender beef. The process of dry aging usually also promotes growth of certain fungal mold species on the external surface of the meat. This does not cause spoilage, but rather forms an external crust on the meat's surface, which is trimmed off when the meat is prepared for cooking, as you can see that I did in this video. Dry-aged beef is typically not sold by most supermarkets in the US today because it takes time and there is a significant loss of weight during the aging process. Dry aging can take from 15 to 28 days or even longer of what you would like to choose to age for. And typically up to a third or more of the weight is lost as moisture. This type of beef is served in higher priced steakhouses and by select restaurants. I myself usually dry age anywhere from 45 to 60 days. I have not gone past that yet, but soon, someday, I will. The most common time frame for a steak to be dry aged is 30 days. The meat doesn't spoil during this time because you age it in conditions that tightly control the levels of moisture and bacteria. This Chicago steak seasoning smells amazing. Now just go ahead and sprinkle the amount on the steaks that you want. I always like putting more on there because some of it always falls off during the cook. This peppery, savory seasoning lives up to its name and is the best way to complement a tender, delicious cut of steak. Its unique pepper blend is balanced out by garlic and onion. This seasoning is also delicious on ribs, pork, roasts, and vegetables. Now what I always do is I always start on high heat first. And here's my rendered dry-aged beef fat. I always save that. And go ahead and start with as much fat as you would like. The smell of this is absolutely amazing when it hits the pan. Whenever I cook by Cast Iron Skillet, this is the way I usually do it. So I always start off 1 minute on each side. So I do that a total of 4 times. And as you can see, it's already starting to achieve that beautiful crust that you're looking for. And what I always say, you gotta remember to always respect the beef. All right, let's go ahead and flip these again. Nice. We're getting that color. And now let's flip them one more time. Now you can definitely see the nice color on them. Looking good. Now let's go ahead and sear the sides. I usually do that for about a minute as well. It doesn't take long to cook dry-aged beef. Dry-aged beef cooks a lot faster than regular beef does. But look at the color of these things. Absolutely perfect. Who could ask for anything better than that? Now, after letting it rest for 10 minutes, let's go ahead and cut it. This is cutting like a hot knife through butter. Perfectly cooked, so tender and juicy. And perfect mid-rare. And here is the kimchi that is made by my good friend Eric Lesage's mother, Momma Jeannie. Kimchi is amazing. If anybody has never had it, you gotta try it. This spicy fermented cabbage really is out of this world. She does an amazing job. So everyone, if you guys like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell for notifications so you will be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.